The world is changing at a breakneck speed, and few professionals can keep up with the rate of change or the abundance of new tools and technologies released seemingly daily. While technology has evolved at an unprecedented rate, our brains and its capacity to cope with the sheer volume and speed of information coming at us has not. You are not alone if you find yourself or your employees overwhelmed and bogged down by tasks, delaying essential decisions while dealing with a continual stream of seemingly urgent issues. The reason we so frequently feel overwhelmed is that the foundation of all productivity is the ability to set and manage priorities. Think about it. Every hour of every day, your company relies on every employee to prioritize and focus on core activities that drive growth and improve delivery. Yet prioritizing is one of the most challenging tasks that your brain can do, especially when markets are in flux and priorities keep changing. In fact, it's so difficult that Dr. David Rock calls prioritizing the triathlon of mental tasks. Technology provides us with some answers, but not all of them, not by a long shot. Tech provides powerful tools for working faster and sometimes even for working smarter, but it won't solve the problem of a lack of clarity. And to make matters worse, when working on the wrong priorities, or as often is the case in varying degrees of chaos, technology can accelerate errors and inefficiencies. According to the University of London, multitasking can lower one's IQ by as much as 15 IQ points. I don't know about you, but I can't afford that. But the sobering reality is that you cannot multitask on any activity that requires your prefrontal cortex. Constant distractions, embedded myths about multitasking, and an inability to manage interruptions negatively impacts profits. According to one study, a lack of distraction is critical for employees' success and satisfaction, as 75% of non-distracted employees are more productive, while 57% are more motivated and 49% are happier, leading to increased creativity, enhanced strategic and critical thinking skills. With ChatGPT and other exciting AI tools making their way into our workplaces, the ability to think critically and strategically will become an increasingly relevant skill. With workplace ecosystems made up of departments and individuals who are increasingly interconnected and reliant on the efficiencies and effectiveness of other parties, delegation is no longer a skill limited simply to executives at the top of the hierarchy. Everyone must know how to delegate, even when they do not have much influence. But this is often where the greatest bottlenecks occur. Employees at every stage and every level sit on tasks that should be delegated, perhaps because they feel it's quicker and simpler if they simply do it themselves when they finally get around to it. Or at times, they don't provide clear instructions. Delegators must provide clear instructions and communicate expectations. If the instructions are vague or unclear, the team member may not know what's expected of them. It leads to mistakes, missed deadlines, confusion, and avoidable frustration. Or they have so much on their plate, but they fail to follow up. And let's be honest, it's easy to drop balls like the critical element of follow-up when there is already so much on one's plate. Maybe it's time we take a look at the way that we work. And instead of simply expecting others and ourselves to do more at greater speed, perhaps it's time to learn about and apply what we know about the neuroscience of how our brains work so we can get the best out of ourselves and everyone around us. That's a simple but effective strategy that will lead to increased profitability and growth. For more on how we can work with your team at the next sales conference, find our contact details in the description below this video. If you found today's video helpful and you'd like more of these tips, please do show us some love, hit subscribe, give us a like, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.